All right, we're back with this week's installment of the GSL Coaches Corner. I'm joined by Jim Sharkey, Ferris' head coach. Jim, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so school started this week. Does it feel like fall to you yet?
It does. Once we kind of turn into August, it gets closer, so the kids get excited for football. And, it was a little bit later this year, actually, starting after the 20th, but definitely fall is in the air.
Sure. Well, Ferris has finished really high in the GSL standings this year, top two, you guys in CV. How do you manage those expectations heading into the year?
We've always had very high expectations at Ferris, so we just try to keep that. The kids realize that we're always going to be gunned for, and that's just part of where we're at. Just take it 1 week at a time. I know it's always a cliche to do that, but we want every game to be the most important game and the big game that week. So just stay even throughout the season.
Now, Christian Olsen's back for his senior year as quarterback for you guys. Great year last year. How important is he for your offense and your success overall this year?
In our type of offense, the quarterback is the coach on the field, so he has to make the decisions in a lot of ways, be able to check into different plays, make the reads in the passing game, and then get us in the proper runs situations. And he's done the work to do that, so we just hope that the success comes on the field with all the work that he's put in the offseason.
Now, Connor Halliday is the guy you coach.
Yes.
He's at WSU now, starting quarterback. How does Christian and Connor compare as a player? Do they at all?
Different. I think one thing, they're both pretty accurate throwers. Connor's got the big arm, 6'4", a little bit there. I like Connor's accuracy, though, and that's a big part right there. I would say Christian's maybe a little bit better in the run game than Connor. We never really wanted Connor to run the ball. He had a couple good runs in high school, but so I'd say that's where Christian's at.
All right. Well, Central Valley's on tap for Friday.
Yes.
Last year, Christian had over 300 yards total offense in that game. How does he play into the game plan this week?
He has to distribute the ball, make the reads, and they're going to bring pressure at different times, make the good decisions off of that. He has to take care of the ball and get it out to our playmakers in their hands. We got some kids that can run, and if he gets the ball in their hands in space, that's kind of his job.
Sure. You talked about the kids that can run. Jalen Hicks, Cole Carstetter back. You guys moved Cole inside this year to the backfield from slot receiver. What was the reasoning behind that move?
The main thing is to get him more involved in the offense. He's very good with the ball in his hands. He's a natural running back. He has the right size and different things. We didn't need him there last year. It was better to have him in the slot. And I mean, he was actually the slot that got some carries as a running back, so it was a very easy transition for him.
Sure. Now, Jalen's being Jalen. He adds a lot of dimensions to your offense with his speed, his quickness. What are you expecting out of him going into the year this year? Well,
teams have to respect his speed, so we have to take advantage of that. And if they're overplaying him, we can get the ball to other people. But if they get one-on-one matchups, we've got to try to win those one-on-ones and different things. So Jalen just needs to become more consistent than last year, be more consistent catching the ball and doing those type things.
And you guys beat Central Valley in your first game. You matched up with them in the first game last year. Also, you beat them 24-7. But they were without their quarterback, Adam Chamberlain.
Exactly.
What challenges does he present this Friday for you guys?
Huge difference. He's very good in the run game, definitely. He's tough when he gets on the perimeter. He's a real natural leader. And they kind of really thrive off him on the basketball court, on the football field, different things. He'll make the big throw. He's a kid he's a playmaker in whatever sport he does. So they were in a little bit of a tough situation last year, losing him right before the game. And I expect a lot better CV Bear team this year than what we saw last year.
Sure. Now, aside from Adam, what challenges does Central Valley present for you guys?
Well, you got the tight end, Bo down the middle of the field. A kid that size, not athletic, is very tough. But beyond that, very big up front, very physical. They're going to pound the ball at us and then, set up play action pass and let Chamberlain run around after that. So we have to contain their big run game and put them in a little bit more predictable passing situations in second and third down, and that should hopefully help us. But it's very tough to do.
Sure. Well, in high school, student athletes is the name of the game here. There's students and athletes. What are you guys doing off the field this year as a team? Anything in the community to get involved and really kind of make a difference out there?
Well, some of the things that we do off the field, we have the kids involved. We do a lot of youth camps. Definitely, we went away on a retreat right before the season started and kind of met with that. And we talk about being great citizens and leaders around the field. In the school, we want to be the first. We want to always be respectful of our students and doing different things. The other things, we don't want to have that we're the football players, we should be treated, better, different things like that. So we made a pledge to no tardies, doing different things like that. But a lot of our youth involvement centers around our camps and getting out into the community and reaching out to those kids. Whenever the kids are on the field with the other teams, we make a point, our kids go up and talk to them and different things and high-five them off the field. So just want to be a presence, a positive presence around the field, or around the city.
Sure, great. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Best of luck in Central Valley on Friday.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it. Back to you.